Talofa and good evening. My name is Esther Terina Maheo. Today I'll explain about the learning theories, behavioral, cognitive, and social learning theories to classroom learning. In this presentation, I will analyze three major learning theories that I have mentioned before, behavioral, cognitive, and social theory, and how these theories influence the classroom and impact learning strategies. First of all, I will explain our first theory, which is the behavioral learning theory. The behavioral theory was founded by B.F. Skinner and Pavlov. It is defined as the learning of change in behavior due to conditioning. Some key processes are stimulus response, reaction, reinforcement, and punishment. For instance, the dog classic conditioning. Ivan Pavlov conducted an experiment to demonstrate classical conditioning. In this procedure, when a bell is connected to a food, a dog will start to salivate at its sound. This reaction of salivation may be seen. This hypothesis is based on B.F. Skinner's conditioning theory. Observable changes in behavior brought on by environmental circumstances are the focus of behavioral learning theory. It explores the relationship between stimuli and the reaction they exist, stimulating how rewards or penalties lead to learning. As we can see in the image given in the presentation, is the dog, the bell, and the dog's food. Pavlov used this experiment to describe the behavioral theory. He described that if the bell rings and the dog starts to salivate or begins the salivatation, this describes the behavioral theory. Moving on to the next slide is a learning episode from the behavioral perspective. One example we can use from the behavioral perspective is when teachers use a reward system such as stickers or reward to encourage homework completion, which motivates students gradually increase effort and engagement due to positive reinforcement. Moreover, a sticker or some candy or more recess time are example of positive reinforcement of behavior perspective. Examples of negative reinforcement that will reduce undesired clashing behavior include negative actions or the loss of privilege. When obtaining this negative behavior, measurement is the aim, and behavioral theory may be helpful and important. Cognitive learning theory. It was founded by Jean Piaget and Jeremy Bernard. It is known as an internal mental process involving memory and schema construction. It focuses on understanding and thinking and problem solving. Some of the classroom focus is lessons, scaffolding, and critical thinking, etc. Mainly, this cognitive learning theory focuses mostly to the student's brain or mind. To refer or apply this cognitive learning theory to the learning system, one of the episodes that describes the cognitive perspective is a science teacher uses concept mapping to help students organize and connect ideas. And students learn by linking new information to knowledge. These are some of the methods in the classroom which describes cognitive perspective by participating in problem solving and assisting students in organizing knowledge. This is a way the teacher Teachers may support the cognitive process when students are expected to acquire ideas and cultivate higher order thinking abilities. Cognitive models of learning work particularly really well. Moving on to the last theory, which is the social or social-cultural theory, learning theory. It was developed by Albert Bandura and Lev Vygotsky. Learning occurs through observation, imitation, and social interaction. It emphasizes language, culture, and cooperation, and it mainly focuses on the group learning and participation of students in the classroom. Therefore, one of the learning episodes from the social perspective, it is when group project where students communicate and cooperate, share roles, and learn from peers. Teachers scaffolds learning through questioning and dialogue. So in this episode, teachers can also ask questions which students answers from their own knowledge and where they can share their answers and their ideas between their colleagues. Analysis and implication, behavioral. One of the analysis for behavioral is best for shaping and reinforce desired behaviors. Cognitive encourage deep understanding and transfer of learning. And social theory fosters collaboration and real world learning. This highlights that these three perspectives, it is a effective teaching that combines all of the theories. To conclude, each learning theory offers unique insights into how students learn. Teachers should integrate these approaches to enhance classroom learning. Learning is most effective when it connects the mind, behavior, and social context. Thank you.